This episode is brought to you by Shopify. That's the sound of switching your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling. Harness the best converting checkout and same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Stop leaving sales on the table. Discover why millions trust Shopify to build, grow, and run their business. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech23.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and in today's episode, if you're hearing a lot of fans going off in the background, it's because it's hot. It's hot, bro. I'm like, I wish it wasn't, but it is. But anyways, no, what I overall wanted to talk on is telling people, I guess for people like growing content creators, anybody that's growing in any, like art field, so if you're a musician or an actor or content creator or whatever it is, when you start growing and then when you start making a lot of money, you best believe you're gonna be hearing from people that you hadn't heard from in years. That's something that I've prepared myself on, because I do feel like that there are people out there that are, because I'm it's people that I don't talk to. So I'm I sit down and I think about, maybe we're just those friends where it's we don't communicate, but I guess we just check up on each other from time. Because I check up on my friends, I check up to see, I guess people that I'm talking to on a regular basis, but if I ain't talking to them on a regular basis, I really don't be having conversations with them. I guess, just friends, just to have that space being filled in on social media and stuff, but other than that, no, I feel like that there are people that are friends with me only because they want to see, when I have my big break on, with content creating. Because, no, I honestly do believe that there are people where the day I post, on how I ain't got me this fancy, nice house, I got this fancy, nice car, YouTube's doing good, TikTok's doing good, Twitch is doing good, I got this income coming in from all angles, I'm on TV doing commercials, TV shows, brand deals, award shows, I'm doing all these things left and right, and I do feel like that there is going to be people contacting me talking about, I'm getting into YouTube myself, hey, how about we do some videos together, how about we do this, how about we do that. And I feel like that, even though I've been preparing myself, I've seen it happen, I'll never forget, it was the YouTuber KSI. I don't think too many people might not know of this situation, because I do feel like that, KSI, he's grown a lot throughout the year, so some of his new fans may not know of a situation that happened to him long before boxing, Sidemen was blowing up, all that. This happened I wouldn't necessarily say at the start of his career, but it happened early on in his career, and it's good that it happened then versus something that happened now. I mean, overall it most likely would have had the same effect, but anyways, so and he talks about, because he came out with a book too, and he talked on it then. But so anyways, so there was another YouTuber that was small, and contacted him, and I guess they ended up becoming friends. They planned on doing some videos together and all that stuff. So anyways, dude shows up to his house on Christmas. When most likely, if you're gonna be showing up to a person's house, you're gonna want to do it be outside of the holidays, if my thing is this, if I got plans to work with somebody on whatever, unless it's we're at home and we're, in the comfort of our own homes, recording videos. So let's say for an example, if we hop on Discord and we play Call of Duty and we're making a video like that, all right, that's chill, that's cool, that I do not mind. But if somebody comes all the way to my house and I don't even know you like that to record some videos, because at the time being that was the type of videos that was doing well for KSI, where he just be in his room chilling, relaxing, doing a bunch of different types of videos and stuff. Man was killing it then, man was killing it, or he's killing it now. But anyways, dude shows up to his house on Christmas. I think KSI said that he did find that a little bit weird. But anyways, fast forward, this guy was frequently in KSI's videos, And then eventually his channel like blew up. I've told this story before, but I guess for those that are new to my podcast and don't know about this and stuff, I can't even tell y'all when was the last time I told this story or what episode or season it was in. But anyways, getting back onto the story. So eventually it got to a point where the dude was doing pretty well. And he didn't need to make videos with KSI anymore. He could just be in the comfort of his own home making videos and stuff. But I guess like overall, he knew why he was doing it. So KSI can put him on. He could grow his channel. Because the majority of his subscribers came from KSI's channel. Like KSI was big then. He's big now. It's like you ain't gonna, like you're not gonna grow. Like, if you're going to be frequently collaborating with this YouTuber, like, yeah, there's going to be supporters, like, of you. Like, people that's just flat out supporting you that might have used to support KSI, was frequently watching KSI, but now they like your videos. But the majority of his fans came from KSI's YouTube channel. So anyways, it came down to a point in time where this guy was being interviewed. And you know how, like, sometimes, like, with, because I don't really see it as much now. But, like, no, there's at times, like, where, YouTubers get interviews and stuff. So he got interviewed. And the interviewer that asked him, like, is there anybody that you're thankful for? Are there people that you're thankful for, like, with your success with YouTube? He names off all these people. And then the interviewer asked him, well, what about KSI? The guy, he goes on to say, who is that? I don't know who that is. And I'm thinking in my head, like, fam, did you forget where your subscriber base came from? Yeah, you might have gotten some subscribers from these other people, but did you forget, like, out of all of those guys, who was the biggest collab or person that you collaborated with? KSI. Now, if there are some other people bigger than KSI that he collaborated with, then okay. But at the end of the day, the majority of his fans were KSI fans. So after he said that, KSI got mad, took it to social media, and was going off on that guy, and it ruined his channel. It ruined, not KSI, the other guy, it ruined his channel. Now, since then, they have, like, squashed their beef, and they're cool and all that stuff, but at the time being, like, his channel was just getting demolished. Honestly, a part of me had kind of, like, felt sorry for that guy, because I'm like, dang. Like, I've seen some hate before, like, and even with me, like, the times when I got hate, like, it's messed up, and so, seeing him deal with it, I was like, dang, bro. Like, he was getting hate for some years, and then I remember he quit YouTube, then he came back, and then at some point in time, he did take a picture with KSI and was all like, oh, yeah, we're cool and all that stuff, but KSI doesn't collaborate with that guy. Just because they cool don't mean that he's collaborate with him again. So it may be like sometime down the road, if they do decide, that's gonna be their decision. And KSI, I'm pretty sure, that guy would have to, like, gain his trust. But it's like, he ain't gonna go out his way. And I think they would have to, like, talk on the situation, to just kind of, like, if there were, like, any fans that still got some hatred towards him, then yeah, they overall will, have to do a video, I guess, like, showing, because I'm pretty sure not everybody from KSI's YouTube channel follows him on social media. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that they will have to do something, like, content creating related to squash the beef even more so, or like just have it where it's done and it's over with. But you still gonna have people out there like hating on them, like talking about, even though you squashed the beef with KSI, I still don't like you because I still can't respect what you said and did to him. Like, I'm holding on to a grudge. I can't let that stuff go. And so that's why I just think, overall, like, when you're growing as a person, when you're growing as a creator, growing in whatever field that you're growing in, you have to, like, be careful of who you allow to grow with you. Because if you just let any old body grow with you, they're going to try to take advantage of you. Then, and the funny thing is like, they only want to be there when you're on top. They're not trying to be there when, when you're, like, struggling, when you're depressed, when you're going through all these emotions of wherever field you're growing in. No, they only want to be there for you when you're at the top. Like, honestly, think about it. You're not making any money now. You're like, struggling, whatever and stuff. You ain't hearing nothing motivational from, these people. Then all of a sudden, you get to the top. You got, like, $10 million in your bank account. You got fancy Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Teslas, all that stuff in your driveway. You got this fancy big mansion, and they were like, I knew you could do. I always knew you could do. I always believed in you. Always. And my thing is this: if I know I don't support a person, I'm not gonna like lie to them to their face, because they obviously. My thing is this: you're forgetting that a person will know. Like, I don't think a person will be that oblivious to when, you know, that fake support or fake love like shows up. I mean, there's been multiple songs called Fake Love. It's like y'all should like take a listening to them and stuff. But yeah, it's like a person ain't gonna be that oblivious to, you know, the quote unquote support that you're showing them. They're gonna be thinking about that and be like, hey, where were you when I was like up in the middle of the night? Like, just like, I guess like speaking for myself real quick, because I've dealt with this myself, just recently dealt with it. But anyways, it's like, where were you when I was up in the middle of the night, 3-4 a.m. working on videos, you know, and then the other days when I'm sick out of my mind, still working on videos, depressed, still working on videos, going through all of these, you know, like life moments, like moments where other people dealt with them, so it doesn't make me any different. But I'm just saying, it's like, you know, I just feel like that a person's, you know, I guess like the respect that a person deserves. And I ain't trying to hear that whole crap where it's like, no, you need to earn respect. No, that whole like earning respect thing is dead, done, and over with. It's like, if my thing is, because no, I've had it where people, they've tried telling me that stuff where it's all like, oh no, you gotta earn my respect. And it's all like, no, if you're gonna be having a conversation with me, talking to me, and you're gonna be disrespecting me, I'm not gonna be wanting to talk to you. It's stuff like that where it's like, you gotta understand, if you're gonna be just flat out disrespecting a person, it's like, you really think they're gonna want to talk to you? You really think they're gonna want to be, you know, cool with you and all this other stuff? It's like, no, it ain't no like earning a person's respect. You have to be respectful, so a mutual earnings of respect can go both ways. But it ain't gonna just be, oh, I gotta respect everything you say and you just disrespect me from all angles. No, I'm not with that. I'm not with that at all. So it's stuff like that where I'm like, nah, it's like, you know, you overall, like what I was saying, it's like, you know, you gotta be careful and cautious of who you have in your circle, because there will be people that, you know, and, you know, either like it'll be probably be on some stuff where it's like they see the potential and talent in you beforehand, and then they showing this like fake support, like they're supporting you, but they only doing it for their own benefit. So that's why I'm like, you know, with me, it's like a lot of times, like when I see people, when they like, I don't know how many times I've had where people, it's like, even like now, where they try to like take advantage of me and stuff, where it comes to like content creating and taking it more so not taking advantage of me, but taking advantage of my platforms like YouTube, TikTok, well, not so much TikTok, more so like with YouTube and Twitch. I mean, I don't know how many times I have it where somebody will join my stream and they're trying to put themselves on, and I'm like, no, you go on your other. I don't know how many times I've had to like tell people, it's like, if you want to grow, it's like you're gonna have to grow in your own lane. But you can't go and try to grow in another person's lane. Like, my thing is this. It may be possible, all right? I'm not saying that it's impossible. But how many times have you seen a tree, like, intertwine? Is that a word? But, like, I guess, like, grow, but they collaborated. You don't see trees do no stuff like that. You see trees grow all the way up to the top individually. Now, if there's been some trees in, you know, the world history where they've intertwined, I don't think intertwine. I feel like intertwine is a word, but I could be wrong. Maybe I was dreaming that. No, I feel like, no, I'm gonna have to like go with my gut. Like, I feel like intertwine is like, it's a word where it like it grows together and things, but you've never seen that. It's like, people, you have to grow on your own well-being. You can't like grow with, like, I mean, yeah, you can like grow in a crowd of other trees and stuff. And if you know, like, I guess I'm trying to think like, how can trees show support to other trees? I don't know, but it's like, I'm pretty sure somebody will figure it out. But anyways, but no, it's like, overall, what am I trying to? I'm not trying to like mess up, because I'm like, I got 2 minutes left of this podcast. So I'm like, I am not trying to mess up and have to do this podcast. I've been struggling so much trying to record podcast episodes, and it's honestly annoying. But anyways, like, you know, like overall, like, yeah, just be careful of who you have grow with you and stuff, because they think they a tree too, and it's like, nah, bro, use a pine cone. It's like, you gonna eventually, no, it's not facts. No, it's like, that's legitimate facts. People be thinking that they like, oh, you're a part of the tree, you're this, you're that, and it's like, nah, bro, you're a pine cone. You're eventually gonna fall off. be on the lower level. Ain't nobody gonna be paying attention to you. It's like, yeah, there might be some people out there that's like pine cone photographers and be taking pictures of pine cones, but how many times have you seen a person, you know, either standing next to a tree or standing next to a pine cone? You ain't gonna get noticed if you a pine cone. It's like, no, you gotta be your own tree. You gotta grow in your own way. You gotta grow in your own lane and stuff and so on. But it's like, yeah, it's like, overall, that's my motivation to everybody out there. Don't be a pine cone, be a tree, all right? So anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.